Hello everyone and welcome to this review of the Sony A5000. This is their new entry-level model in their range of compact system cameras. So this is like the kind of a hybrid between an SLR and a normal compact camera. This range of cameras used to be called the NEX. You might recognise this, it looks very similar to the NEX3N. This is the successor to that. Sony have got rid of the NEX and have replaced it with the Alpha line. A5000, Alpha 5000, whatever you want to call it. I will confess I'm not the biggest camera buff in the world, so I'm just going to do a little short review, show you some of the features that I like, how it works, that kind of thing. Just to reel off some specs, it's got a 20.1 megapixel sensor, it's got built-in Wi-Fi, NFC, it can take 1080p, 60i video. This should be the last video you're seeing from me in 720p. I'm going to retire the Sony W270 Cybershot, and this is going to be taking all my videos from now on. So let's have a look around the camera itself. On the front we've got the lens. This is the E-mount lens. You can just press this button here and it removes them. This is the kit lens, the 16 to 50mm. To put it back on again we just line up the dots on the side and twist. Really easy. There's a range of lenses available and I'll let you check those out on the Sony website. Little lens cap at the front there. Very handy, keeping the dust out of your lens. It would have been nice if that was tethered somewhere. I'm probably going to lose that, in all honesty. Nice grippy side here where you can hold it. On the top we've got a few controls. Zoom in and out, obviously the shutter button, the on and off switch, and a dedicated movie switch there. On the left hand side here we've got the microphones, stereo microphones for this camera, and a button there which makes the flash pop up. Really handy that they've included a built-in flash. Also you will notice no hot shoe. If you need a hot shoe, the A6000 comes with one. I didn't need it really, so went for the lower model. On the left hand side here we've got the flap where you open to get to all the goodies. We've got a HDMI or a mini HDMI and a micro USB there for charging, and also the card slot. Takes your standard SDHC cards. I've got a 32GB one, so there's plenty of space for footage and pictures. That's it for the side there. On the lens itself, you've got the twist action, that controls the zoom. You've also got this switch on the side which controls the zoom. So there's actually three ways of controlling the zoom on this camera. Go to the bottom next. You've got the standard tripod mount there. Then you've got the battery compartment. Flick the switch and it flicks open. There's the battery that comes with it, little blue flick switch pops it out. There's the Sony battery that comes with it. The NP-FW50, you can get those on Amazon fairly cheaply. Lots of third-party ones available. I'll probably get myself another one for when I'm going on holidays, that kind of thing. On to the main event, the back here. You can see me nicely shining in the screen. Got the menu button, scroll wheel for going through the menus, that kind of thing, preview button, help, and a button in the button for selection there. The screen isn't touchscreen. I'll show you the menu system in a minute. What's really handy for me for when I'm on holiday, me and my wife are in a scenic location, no one to ask to take a picture of us. The screen is flippable 180 degrees, so you can take a picture of yourself. Very handy. Could be handy for bloggers out there if they want a really high quality blogging camera, that kind of thing. So let's turn it on. Out comes the lens. Extends quite far now. So now that we're on, we can select the mode by pressing in the select button there, and the dial comes up. Use the dial on the right to select your setting. Obviously they've got everything here from movie mode, manual exposure, everything down to super intelligent auto. That's the kind of thing I like, because I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to taking pictures. If we go out, we use the menu button to go back. If we go into the actual menu itself, there is a lot of customization available here, and Sony have done a lot improving the menu system from the NEXs. It would be handy with touchscreen here, but obviously we have to navigate using the D-pad here. We can go left and right, up and down using this. Camera settings, you've got everything you want here for taking pictures. So you've got your settings for your photographs there, settings for things like settings for the screen display, wireless settings so you can connect to Wi-Fi, transfer your pictures to your computer via Wi-Fi. Applications, you can install applications on this, things like sharing to Facebook, sharing with your mobile phone, using a mobile phone as a remote control for the camera. It's quite handy if you want to take shots when it's on a tripod and you're a little way away from it. This is how it previews things, so view mode, that kind of thing. And finally, all the settings on the right for the camera itself. One thing I've found annoying with this camera is the fake shutter sound it makes. So you've got the real shutter sound and a fake one. See if you can hear it on camera. There you go, so you've got the actual shutter sound and the fake shutter sound. You can't turn that off in the settings. I've had a look, I've read online, definitely can't turn it off. A few people have complained about the fact that when you take a selfie it does a 3-second delay. Now you can turn this off in the settings, so don't worry about that. There's a tether on the left and right hand side for the neck strap. The neck strap that's provided is really sturdy, typically Sony branded. You can probably get nicer ones, but it does the job it's intended for. So overall guys, if you want a camera that is a little bit better than a compact camera but you don't want the bulk of an SLR to carry around, I would highly recommend this. Image quality is excellent. If you check out my website below, I'll post a few image samples. I'm going to do some video footage, I'm going to do some video examples and post them on my channel, so subscribe to be notified when they're available. You can get this camera for just under £400. I got it from Amazon for $380 just after Christmas. Check the link out below to see this on Amazon. If you have been guys, thank you for watching and I will see you in the future in 1080p.